Hey, how's it going? Z here from Realtors Acquisition, and recently I got a comment on one of my videos asking me, what do I do when my ad account gets disabled? Now, if this has happened to you with your ad account, you do not have to worry. Stuff like this happens super regularly, and it's a very common thing that happens in ad accounts, especially when you start up a new ad account. Things like this happen very, very often. So there's a very streamlined process to appeal this decision. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining the reasons behind why your ad account might have been disabled, showing you exactly how to appeal that decision and re-enable your ad account. Now, if you see me looking down, it's because I have a list of notes in front of me, just to keep myself on track in this video. And yeah, so let's get started. Now, there's a couple of different reasons why your ad account might be disabled, and they sort of fit into two branches, right? So the first branch is that it could just be because of unusual activity. And what that means is that it could be that you're spending unusually, too much, or you're spending too little. It's just like drastic changes in your spending, and Facebook sort of picks that up and sees that as unusual activity. A second reason for this is it could be that you're running ads from a fake profile. And what this means is that you're running ads from a profile that you don't typically use for your business. Maybe you've just recently started up a new business from a new Facebook account, made a new Instagram account, and Facebook could be picking that up as using a fake profile. Now, a third reason is someone is genuinely trying to hack into your account. And if this is the case, then, there's not really much you can do. You should actually be thankful that Facebook disabled your account, because if they didn't disable your account, then the hacker could have access to your card details and all this sort of stuff. What else? There's also violating sort of meta policy. That's if your ads that you've been running in the past have been violating meta policy, and there's a long list of violations that you could possibly be making. So I'm not going to be going through that in this video today. What I would recommend, if you want to know what those policies are, is just to visit the Meta advertising standards. So you can just type that into Google, and then it'll forward you onto that website for you. So you can just check that list to see if you've been violating any of those policies. Before we head into how we can re-enable your ad account, we need to figure out why Meta has disabled your account in the first place. So there's three most common reasons why Meta has disabled your account. And number one is billing. So if your card is constantly being declined, Meta typically picks that up as unusual activity on your ad account. Billing is actually the most common reason why ad accounts get disabled. The second most common reason for an ad account being disabled is too many rejected ads. So if before your ad account got disabled, you noticed that Meta was actually rejecting a bunch of your ads that you were trying to run, Meta may pick that up as violating ad policies and then actually mark that off as an account to manually check rather than automatically. And if they mark you off to manually check, then obviously they do have to disable your account before someone actually comes in and manually checks your account. Finally, the third most common reason is guilty by association. Now, what this means is if you're using a third-party agency, like for example, a freelancer to come into your Facebook ad account to manage your account, then whatever accounts they're managing, if their accounts are being disabled, your accounts might be disabled by association, because Facebook can actually track who is the admin in your account. And if your admin is managing accounts that are constantly being disabled, then you will be marked off as guilty by association, because this admin might be violating meta policies on a regular basis, or they're constantly spending more than they should be, or all this sort of stuff. Now, in order to make sure that your ad account gets re-enabled, you have to appeal the decision of your ad account being disabled. This is going to take time and it's going to take patience. Now, ad accounts being disabled is a very common thing. It happens on a regular basis, so you do not have to worry about your ad account never being able to be used ever again. However, because ad accounts are disabled so often, Meta and the team also get sent appeals very often, and they have to check through them manually, so you do have to be patient. So really the only method of appealing this decision is to use the support chat or email. So I'm just going to cut the video here and then actually show you step by step in the next portion of this video. Okay, so what you see in front of you right now is an ad account that has been restricted or disabled from running ads. And if you see this notification in front of you, then that means that there has actually been unusual activity on your ad account. So it's not actually that you violated any Meta policies, is that, you know, there's just some unusual activity. So in order to lodge an appeal to enable your account again, all you need to do is just click that, go to all tools, and we want to go to business support home. Now, once we're at this stage, we can go to the actual ad account that has been disabled. So we click on that. And now we want to click on contact support. Click on the actual ad account that has been disabled. And now we want to give them our preferred contact details, right? So let's say it's a different email, right? Let's say it's this email here. We can type that in as our preferred email address. And the message should be something like, my ad account got disabled. I need help from customer support to re-enable my ad account. To support your case, you can even record your screen and then go through your ad account and sort of show them all the ads that you've been running and which ones are disabled. And that'll help you in the process as well, and that will speed up the process. We have our preferred phone number for whenever they need to call us or anything like that. And then from there, we start the chat. And in the chat, you basically just talk with customer service about your experience, what happened leading up to your ad account being disabled. And typically this process can take up to 3-4 working days. And if you're patient with it, they'll ask you for your information, ask you for any relevant info about your ad account. And over time, over the step-by-step process that they'll guide you through, your ad account will be re-enabled. Now, I'm not going to start a chat now because I do want to make this abundantly clear. Do not start multiple appeals for one ad account, for one problem. This is just going to complicate the whole process, and you're going to actually slow the process down for yourself. So once this is sorted, all you need to do is just keep in touch with them. Make sure that you're always replying back to their emails. Make sure that you're always replying back to their text messages or phone calls. So yeah, just be patient. Things like this happen. And as long as you're patient, as long as you go through the process with them, you will be completely fine. Now, I hope that video helped you guys when it comes to re-enabling your ad account. I do want to stress that Facebook is relatively slow when it comes to their customer service. So if they are slow to reply to you, just be patient. Don't go ahead and start another chat because that will just complicate the process. And just make sure that when your ad account gets re-enabled, that you comply with Meta policy and that you don't spend ridiculously, like spending $10 one day, $100 the other day, $20 the next day. That way Facebook won't mark your ad account off as having unusual activity. Now, if you enjoyed this video and then you got value out of it, please like and subscribe. And if you got any comments, any questions that you would like me to answer for you, just write them in the comment section below. And if I find that I can answer them in just one reply, I will do so. But if I feel like I need to answer it in a video, then I'll let you know that I have a video in process and you can look forward to that video. Now, before I end this video, I do have a link in the description for anyone that wants to book a 30-minute discovery call with me. Basically, if you want to work with me, we just have a chat about whether or not it would make sense to work together. If it does, great. If it doesn't make sense to work together, that's all good. You can just enjoy the rest of the free Facebook ads course. Yeah, I hope that everything goes well with your ad account. And when it comes to your online marketing journey, I hope that everything goes smoothly, and I'm rooting for you.